If you're over 50 and you want to keep your job in 2024, you're going to want to master 5 skills. Now, you may be thinking, what is he talking about? What's this dude talking about if I want to keep my job? Well, as someone who's employed hundreds of workers at businesses that generated millions of dollars in sales, I can say this. I haven't witnessed the impending changes, what I call a tsunami of change, that is surely coming to the workplace.
14% of Detroit jobs could be lost due to AI, and that's roughly 260,000 jobs total.
There's no question artificial intelligence will remake the workplace. Recent analysis from investment firm Goldman Sachs looked at the global impact and found AI could replace 300 million full-time jobs, including positions in the legal and engineering fields.
It's all but certain that advanced robotics and artificial intelligence, not to mention the turmoil in global markets, the turmoil in our political system, it's going to cause more worker displacement and inequality than we've seen in many, many years. So it's important now more than ever for older workers to hone your skills and to acquire new ones so that you're well-equipped, better equipped to navigate an uncertain future. Now, after this break, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about 5 important skills that you should master if you want to keep your job. Welcome back to Over 50 TV. My name is Lou Reyes. Well, as I said before the break, I gave a bleak assessment of how I see the economy shaping up in the next year, maybe even the next couple of years. Now, we can deny that disruption is coming. We can pretend that everything's okay, but the impact of things like advanced robotics and AI, well, it's almost certain to result in more worker displacement, and I see more inequality. And certainly, as somebody who is over 50 years old and we're in the workplace, we're in the workforce, we don't want more inequality. We've seen enough of that. It's called ageism. So what can you do to put yourself in a position that you can weather this storm that is brewing? Well, I think if you master the 5 skills that I'm going to be telling you about now, I think if you do that, you've got a great chance of keeping your job. Digital literacy. This is one of the 5 skills that we need to master if we are an older worker, somebody who's over 50 and we're in the workplace. And I know there are many folks who message me, who comment, who are thinking, well, you know what, I'm just going to be retiring in a few years. I don't need to worry about this stuff. But I'll say this. In today's tech-driven world, being digitally literate helps you to stay competitive in the workplace. And it can also open doors to new opportunities. You've got to stay updated on technology trends, become proficient in using digital tools like ChatGPT, and you must adopt to new software and applications. You know, embracing digital literacy is going to keep you in sync with workplace trends. It's going to showcase your ability to adapt, and also it's going to boost your efficiency. There's no question about that, especially ChatGPT. Those are essential keys to job security in this tech-driven world. Now, to bolster your digital literacy skills, enroll in online courses on platforms like Coursera, LinkedIn Learning, or even edX. That's the online learning platform that offers courses and programs from over 250 leading institutions in various fields. And check out their website. It's very impressive. But you can also take advantage of local workshops that are offered by community colleges or libraries. Digital literacy, one of the keys to keeping your job. Adaptability. In the ever-evolving workplace, adaptability is a prized skill, and it's prized everywhere in every workplace. You know, employers value people, those folks who can embrace change, who can navigate new technologies, and can contribute a fresh perspective. And mastering adaptability not only safeguards your job, but positions you. It positions you as an invaluable asset. And that's going to ensure that you remain a vital and irreplaceable part of the team. Now, workers can demonstrate adaptability by being proactive, by proactively taking on new challenges, by being open to learning, and also by showcasing flexibility in your role. Now, if you want an out-of-the-workplace structured learning program, well, then check out the Adaptability course by EdApp. It's edapp.com. Now, this course provides concrete steps to improve adaptability in the workplace, and it covers important topics like problem solving, creativity, rolling with the uncertainty, which is important, learning growth mindsets, managing stress, and really a lot more. This course, it's designed to improve adaptability and flexibility skills with digestible, what I call our mini lessons. And these are lessons that you can complete in just a few minutes. This course, it's free, and it can be accessed by edapp.com. But you can also check out Coursera and something called a program called Future Learn. They also offer some great courses on adaptability. Communication skills. Now, if you follow this channel at all, you probably have heard me mention the value of communication skills. Warren Buffett says this.
You learn all this complicated stuff as an MBA, but if you improve your communication skills, I will guarantee you that you'll earn 50% more money over your lifetime.
Enhancing your communication skills, it really is a game changer. So I'll suggest this. Embrace active listening. Learn to articulate your ideas clearly and develop your own communication style. You know, by fostering effective communications with colleagues, you no doubt will showcase what I think are your indispensable value, your indispensable attributes. And you're going to increase the likelihood of retaining your job in today's very dynamic workplace. Now, to bolster your communication skills, explore courses on platforms like Coursera or LinkedIn Learning. Join local Toastmasters chapters for practical experience. But additionally, what you can do is consider workshops from other professional organizations, from community colleges, maybe even online platforms that specialize in communication training. Networking. In today's competitive job market, and I really should be saying in today's hyper-competitive job market, improving your networking skills is especially crucial for older adults. Networking will open doors to new opportunities, and I found it helps you to develop in what I consider to be extremely valuable connections. Every single time I've gone out, I've networked, I've developed a new connection that, whether it helps me then, it'll certainly help me down the road. So I've had viewers who've said, hey, Lou, you know, that sounds like a good idea, but how do I develop my networking skills? Well, here's what you do. Number one is be sure you attend industry events, join professional groups, and it's very important to utilize online platforms like LinkedIn to connect with professionals. I also use Zoom quite a bit when it comes to networking. Now, if you doubt that networking can enhance your career prospects and help you adapt in the workplace, well, I want you to consider some statistics that I've got here for you. According to a survey by LinkedIn, about 70% of people in 2016 were hired at a company where they had a connection. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, well, they note that 70 to 80% of jobs are not published and are filled through networking. Want another statistic? Well, Small Business Trends, they report that 85% of jobs are filled through networking. Continuous learning. Consider embracing a mindset of lifelong learning. It's not too late to embrace that mindset, by the way. You know, stay informed about industry trends. And when you do that, also seek opportunities for personal and professional development. And especially in today's, what I keep saying, competitive landscape, competitive market, embracing lifelong learning will set you apart. It'll demonstrate adaptability. Now, I previously mentioned that adaptability is a key trait that employers value, and it certainly is. Now, continuous learning, it'll keep your skills sharp. It's going to make you an asset in a rapidly evolving workplace, and we talked about that throughout this video. Now, those folks who invest in personal growth, they stay relevant and they stay resilient, and they're going to stand out in what I see as just a sea of people with what I can only describe as a static skill set. Well, there you go, my friends. I've just shared with you 5 skills that I believe if you master, you will keep your job in 2024. Now, that's not to say that if you don't master these skills, you will be fired in 2024. But I can tell you this, if you don't master these skills, you will put yourself in a vulnerable position. It's important for you to develop the skills that I've mentioned. Now, when I talk about these skills, it's not just somebody who is spotting off this information. I've employed hundreds of folks, as I mentioned. I've talked to literally hundreds and hundreds of business owners, small business owners, medium-sized business owners, and of course, corporate people. And I can tell you this, we all feel the same. We want our employees to master skills, to have a mastery so they can be productive. And those folks, once you master those skills, we're thinking 2 times, 3 times, 4 times before we let someone go who has the skill sets that I've mentioned here today. Got any questions? Go ahead, send me an email, make a comment in the comment box. I want to mention, for those of you who watch all the way to the end here, I want to mention that I do have my brand new Side Hustle Starter Kit, the video edition. There's a link to it in the description box. If you're someone who says, you know what, I want to start a business, I want to start a side hustle, I want to make more money, I want to have some control over my future, consider starting a side hustle. My Side Hustle Starter Kit, there's a link to it in the description box. Check it out. If you've got any questions, again, just go ahead and send me your questions. That's all I got for you. Have a great day, everybody.